Jai Hind, my dear children. Last class you studied about combination of resistors. The two types of combination of resistors are series combination and parallel combination. You studied about the derivation of the three resistors connected in series combination. Today you are going to study three resistors connected in parallel combination. How resistors are connected in parallel and how we can find out the equivalent resistance of three resistors connected in parallel. Watch the video carefully and study the combination of resistors connected in parallel. Okay? Let us draw the three resistors. Consider a resistor. Consider the second resistor and the third resistor. We have to connect these three resistors in parallel. For that, what we have to do? First resistor, take 2 points. Near to the first resistor, take 2 points and connect it to a cell and join its ends. Put point A and B at the points marked. Join the first resistor to the point A and B. So that second resistor is connected to the point A, other end is connected to the point B, third resistor one end connected to A and other end connected to B. So that all the three resistors are connected in parallel and battery will have a potential difference V. Three resistors are connected in parallel now, and the two ends of all the three resistors are connected to junctions A and B, and all the three resistors have a potential difference of V volt as that of the potential difference across the ends of the cell. This is the parallel combination. And if we are taking A1 and B1 for the second resistor, there the potential difference will be same as that of the potential difference of the cell. Similarly, first resistor also potential difference will be V, and third resistor also potential difference will be V. If all the three resistors, resistor 1, resistor 2, resistor 3 are connected in parallel, and if we want to know its equivalent resistance, its potential difference will be same as that of the potential difference across the cell. So that if we are taking the equivalent resistance at A1 and B1, see, if we are connecting at A1 and B1, the potential difference will be V. The wires are connected, the two ends of the resistors are connected to a common end point, so that we are calling it as parallel combination. If we want to find out the equivalent resistance of these resistors, then if the equivalent resistor is connected to the same battery that we already studied when we studied Ohm's law. If we are finding the, and for that if we have to consider three resistors, let the first one be resistor R1, second one be R2, and third resistor be R3, and we have to find out the equivalent resistance of the three resistors connected in parallel, and all the three resistors at the junction V at A and B will be V. And if the equivalent resistance is connected across a cell having the same potential difference V connected, isn't it? So that it is the equivalent resistance connected to a cell having a potential difference of V volt, same as that of the first figure. Here we know that the current I flows. In both the cases, current will flows through the resistors, it is the equivalent resistance. Okay, here if the I current is flowing through it, and when it leaves the junction, the same amount of current I will flows through it. Same amount of current is in the second figure also, equivalent resistance. I current will flow. In the first figure, no, if the current I is flowing and when it reaches the junction A, it divides into 3, as across R1 the current is I1, and across R2 current is I2, and across R2 I2, and across R3 I3. And when this current flows through this R1, R2 and R3, and when it leaves the junction, it becomes I. So we can write total current I equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Okay, here also in the second case, equivalent resistance, we know that V equal to IR by Ohm's law, we already studied. V is equal to IR. From this equation we can calculate I is equal to V by R. I is equal to V by R. Substituting this formula in the equation, I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3, the equation changes to V by R. What is it? V by R. Substituting the value of I. Here the potential difference is V. So equivalent resistance R. Current is I is flowing through it. So we can write V by R is equal to, when the current across R1 is I1, no? So I1 equal to V by R1. What is I1? V by R1. So substitute that there, V by R1. Similarly across R2, V by R2, and similarly across R3, V by R3. Okay. So in this equation, what is common? V is common. V by R is equal to, take out the common V, into 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Okay, in both the left hand side and right hand side V is there, it will goes off, so that the equation changes to 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. That is, if 3 resistors are connected in parallel, then the reciprocal of the effective resistance will be equal to the sum of the reciprocal of the individual resistances. Reciprocal of the effective resistance or total resistance or resultant resistance. Okay, all the 3 resistance, no? So individual resistance.